From WMHS, this is Monticello Today with Michael Comer and Lauren Drake, live from the studio at Monticello High School.
Good morning. It's finally Friday. I'm Michael.
And I'm Lauren. Welcome to Monticello Today.
This morning we have a few important announcements to cover, and then of course Dr. Turner is in the studio for a good old-fashioned edition of Turner Time.
Unfortunately, we won't be taking you on yet another great adventure, but it's a serious topic, so you'll want to stay tuned.
Yeah, and as you know, it's Teacher Appreciation Week here at Monticello Today, and the past few weeks we have been hosting a little contest to see which teacher you think is the most deserving of an opportunity for a trip to Starbucks on us.
And after a careful consideration, we have decided to award Miss Mead with the prize.
Miss Mead has been working tirelessly for the last several weeks trying to organize these SCA elections, as well as teaching her digital imaging classes and working with the leadership class. So congratulations, Miss Mead.
Let's get to the announcements that we have to cover so that we can get to Turner Time as quick as possible. Oh my God.
This morning we start with the unfortunate news that this year's Ultimate Frisbee tournament has been canceled due to lack of interest. This Saturday there will be a walk/run to raise funds for meningitis research in remembrance of Jennifer Wells, a student who went to school here at Monticello and died of meningitis her 4th year of college at UVA. The walk/run is here at Monticello and starts at 8 p.m. Please go to their website moonlightformeningitis.com to register online. See Miss Red and B101 if you have any questions. And the last day to register for Behind the Wheel summer classes will be Wednesday, May 29th. See Miss Newhouser in the cafeteria during lunch for the details. And now here's Lauren with senior news.
Thanks, Michael. Seniors, it's time to start returning your library books. All books checked out by seniors are due on Monday, May 13th. If you don't return your library books, you will not be able to walk at graduation. So be sure your books are back by the 13th. And all seniors need to report scholarships they have earned to Mr. Southpaw in the counseling office if you want to be recognized at senior night by May 20th. Documentation of the award is required. That's all the announcements for this Friday morning. We're skipping sports and heading right to Turner Time. Stay tuned.
It's Turner Time, Dr. Turner Time. Fridays go great when you watch Turner Time. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Dr. Turner, MHS, let's go. It's Turner Time, Dr. Turner Time. Fridays go great when you watch Turner Time. Now sit back and enjoy the show. Dr. Turner, MHS, let's go.
Good morning, staff and students. This is Dr. Turner, and welcome to another edition of Turner Time. Just like the broadcast team said, this is a good old-fashioned Turner Time. We're not out in the community, we're not out in the classroom this week. I actually want to talk about a few things that I think are somewhat serious, some things that I hope will keep us in line here from this point through the end of the school year. One, I want to make sure that I convey this message because I got an email, or I received an email earlier this week concerning student parking. I really need for the students to park in the appropriate places, okay? Please do not park in the staff lot. If you're not a senior, please do not park in the senior lot. I'm not thrilled about the fact that some students have to park all the way at the stadium. I do think that's a long walk. I'll be honest with you, when I was at Alma High School, all the parking was right there at the school. It wasn't a long walk. It is a long walk from the stadium. But if you're not a staff member and if you're not a senior, you should not be parking in those areas, okay? Now, the other piece with that is it's at least $100 to get your car out of the pound if it actually gets towed. If you happen to catch the tow truck with your car, basically with the wheels in the air, it's about $45 just for them to put it down, okay? So please don't put yourself into that situation. There are only a few more weeks of school. In fact, seniors, if you're parking in the staff lot, which I hope you're not doing, for those of you who are going to be exempt, your last day of school is the 21st. So there really, truly only a few more days left in school. So do not get a tow bill or actually have to go out there and pay $45 just for the tow guy to put your car back on the ground. That would be senseless. Okay. The other thing is that we need to talk a little bit. I want to share a little bit of information just about testing. We are in testing season. Students right now are taking AP tests. We're getting ready to start the SOL test. And I just want you all to understand that although there seems to always be a test, there seems to be a test for the test. You test a lot. They are important. And I want you to work hard and be ready for each test. Okay? Some tests, like the SOL test, you have to pass enough of those to actually earn verified credits to graduate from high school. That's huge. We've talked before in the past about how important it is to have a high school diploma. All right? AP test, for many of you all who choose to take on that challenge to go into those classes, you know that AP tests and doing well on those helps out with some of your college admissions. So this is a very serious time. Please, 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 if you need to go see your teachers for extra help, for extra conversation regarding how to do well on these tests, take advantage of those opportunities and be ready for test day. All right? Now, what does be ready for test day look like? That means getting a good night's sleep. Okay? Don't be up all night tweeting or using the device for some odd reason. Okay? If you know that you have a test the next morning, you need to get your rest. You also need to eat breakfast. I've had some conversations with many of the students, and I know you're busy, you have busy lives, and then oftentimes, you're jumping up, you're getting ready for school, whatever, and you don't really eat breakfast. If you have a test day, if it's test day, I want you to eat breakfast, okay? You have to be ready. You got to get your rest, and you have to get your nourishment, okay? So, and the last thing is, we obviously only a few weeks out from school being over, okay? I want you to keep in mind that we need to be on our best behavior, all right? I have actually had probably 3 hearings in the last 2 weeks. I usually try to do the most serious ones. I've had 3 children removed from the building, okay? I don't have an issue doing that. Most of you all see me, and I try to make sure that I'm personable, and I love being with you all. I love talking with you. But when it's time for me to take care of business, serious business, I don't have a problem doing that either. So when I have children who are not doing what they're supposed to do, I'm going to have them removed from the building. Okay, so I've done that. I've had 3 put out in 2 weeks, and I'll continue to do that until school ends. So do not do anything that will require you to have to go to a hearing with me. Okay, you know the rules. You've been doing well all year, and let's just keep things the way that they have been. Listen to your teachers. Be respectful of your teachers and all of the adults. Okay, make sure you're coming to school, and make sure that you're doing what you know you're supposed to do in order to finish this year out in a successful way. Okay. Now, with that, I'm going to stop preaching because I hate to do that. All right. Even though my minor was in religion and philosophy, I'm not a preacher. And I want you to have a great Friday and an outstanding weekend. And I will see you here next week. I think we have something planned kind of fun for next week. All right. See you later.